Welcome, all you heavy ones. I'm here in the Ibanez kitchen. We're cooking up heavy things. And they put this guitar in my hand and said, tune it. Then I tried it. Then I stopped. Apparently it sounds in tune. The tuner said, no fucking way. But it's good for the jazz, for the country. For the hip-hop guitar, definitely. For your Latin band and salsa lovers, this is the perfect guitar. The thing that it's not made for is anything heavy. Can't do it. It is rather heavy, but it is just not made for anything with distortion because it sounds rather when you turn on the distortion. I will do this on this ENGL without any effects here. We're gonna go, I mean, ENGL is also not really known for any kind of heavy stuff. We shall... What do you do with your left hand when you play heavy stuff? I don't know. So this was released last year, and it's a rather silly instrument. So zoom out a bit. Can't cut off my head. That's a lovely head. Also, we want to see the beautiful Ibanez kitchen. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Anyone who buys this needs help, psychological help, because this is a big ass guitar. It's a real amp. You need real fingers to really switch off the standby. I mean, is it fun? Yes. Does it sound heavy? Yes. Will it make you look like a Satanist badass on stage? Hell yes. Will you at some point have no paint on this part of the guitar? Oh yes, because you're gonna ding this everywhere. You will, of course, because you won't find a stand for it, put this like this on the ground and lean it against your amp. Don't tell me you won't do it. You will, because you won't find a stand for it. Even at Ibanez, we couldn't find a stand for it. So will it stand like this? No, it won't. But if you absolutely need a behemoth like this, that's actually the name of the guitar. It is not. Then this is fun. It's got the wiggly. I don't know why you would, and now I completely detuned it. I don't know why you need this, but if you need a wiggly, this is a good wiggly to have, because it's the Ibanez Wiggly 5. Dan, what is this called?
Edge 02.
It's the Edge 02, comes the voice of the very dark and black off. Dan, by the way, is sitting back there, and he's knitting red pentagrams. That's what he's doing. He's like knitting for Christmas, pentagrams for the whole family. I mean, these knobs are in a position where, I mean, I got a bitch about stuff. You know, are you gonna wiggle, are you gonna do your tone on this guitar? You're not. I don't even know why they gave it one. So the fact that you can't get to the tone easily doesn't bother me too much. The pickup position is, I mean, you can, of course, turn that around, but it's also in a... But then, of course, are you ever going to play on this pickup? The fuck? No, you're not, because you're playing the heavy stuff. Access to the high frets is rather easy, because they completely did away with the screws and that stuff. I don't know how that neck is attached.
Neck
no idea. Patex. We have a volute, or a teta de guitarra, as they say. See, Michael, now the problem is you have my eyes in it, but you're trying to focus on this. That's not working because the Sony FX3, not paid for by Sony, has amazing eye autofocus. Ooh, now that we're holding this guitar this way, Dan, what are we gonna say?
Beautiful back of the headstock.
Beautiful back of the headstock with an important detail missing, which is the locking tuners. Now, why am I bitching about this? You're going to say, but Henning, the guitar has a locking nut. Why do you need locking tuners? Obviously, that is not the issue. The issue is not that these strings will slip out and detune, because you have a locking nut, fully correct, which you need when you have the wiggly, which is the wiggly is the
Edge 0 2?
Edge
0
2. Hey, look, if I were to learn this stuff before the video, they'd be much more expensive. My issue with the locking tuners is when you change strings, you still have to do the stick it through, wind it, somehow attach it. With a locking tuner, stick it through, done, quick and easy. And there is no reason that any modern guitar should not have locking tuners. We have the technology. It's a $6 million man. Why not put it on there? And this is not a €200 guitar. This guitar clocks in at
$13.99.
What?
$13.99.
$13.99. Made in Indonesia. It is the Ibanez really heavy black series. Iron label. Who knows? Axion, Premium, Iron, Prestige, all the others, High Performance. It's like what Fender is doing. Let's come up with a lot of series so people are confused and they don't even know what they're paying for anymore. So this is the Iron label, obviously, because, yeah. So when you get this, and you don't get a gig bag with it, you're going to be very pissed off because you can't find a gig bag for it or a case. However, Ibanez is with you on this one because they're delivering a gig bag with it. Now, I want to look at the gig bag, for which I would have to put the guitar down. Now, come with me and witness the magic of having to put this guitar down, for which you need a very specific weird stand. You need a higher stand, obviously. Actually, you need a hanging stand, which Ibanez doesn't have. You know, the ones where you have a tripod and then it hangs from it. That's the only way to actually put this down. So get one of those. Or you need a kitchen counter, because we're in the Ibanez kitchen. And then the horns can actually hang over the kitchen counter. I shall demonstrate.
Perfection.
See? Now, if you have an elevated stand, like a kitchen countertop, and then it can hang over this, you're good. So the trick is, for your metal gig, take the kitchen, okay? Put a whole kitchen behind the band, you know, and then drummer can sit in front of the sink, and then this is, of course, how you do it. So let's look at the thing here. Okay, this is what I thought. No. I mean, first of all, black Ibanez on black case for black guitar. And then when you open this, there's one of Dan's knitted pentagrams in there. No. Well, he'll put it in there. That's going to come. Look, I'm in the Ibanez showroom. And there's a big counter between those three guys and me, so they can't jump me if I say the following. No, Ibanez. No. I'm sorry, just no. This guitar needs to be $14.99. Make it $15.50. But delivering it with this is not okay. Because there won't be any gig bag made by any good gig bag manufacturer to carry this guitar. I love my mono gig bags. They're $300, $250, ridiculously expensive gig bags. Yet, you can't buy one for that guitar. You probably can't buy any case that this fits. So the manufacturer, with the fucked up shape that you want, is responsible for giving you a gig bag that protects the guitar 100% in any professional situation, including a flight. Because how are you going to move this? You're not. This is a good gig bag for storing it in and maybe going to a rehearsal in your own car. Not on a bus, not on your bike, not flying. This is not a professional gig bag. This is what we call a good dust cover. And we love that it's included, Ibanez. We love it. For any other guitar, I'm totally okay with you not giving us a great gig bag, because I can get any other gig bag that I want from Mono, Thomann Safe Case, great gig bag. loads of good options on the market. Groove Gear, good gig bags, but they don't give me one for this. So Ibanez has to include something that is upper level, and this is not. I'm not looking at any faces behind the camera because they're gonna hate me right now, but this is the truth. At least, if this is delivered with it, there should be an option to buy a high-end gig bag for this guitar from Ibanez, which I guarantee you there's not. So please, Japan people, get on that, because this doesn't make me happy. It makes me happier than no gig bag. Doesn't make me happy all the way. Then again, what do you care if I'm happy? You don't. So, is it fun? Yes, it is. More fun is a less messed up shape, but still bigger, still bulky, still black. Like the castle in Game of Thrones. Castle Black, get it? I'm just rewatching that, so that's in my head. We have a volute. Look, look, look. We have locking tuners. They lock their tuners and they're glorious. We have a beautiful nut, which I'm going to say is a Graphtec Tusk nut. Dan doesn't. He's playing on his phone. He's looking up new knitting patterns for different satanic rituals. No inlays, which is good. I like it. These, of course, have pickups from a brand that are very good. I'm going to say these are Demasio Fusion Edge. Demasio Deactivator Fusion Edge.
No.
Demasio No Deactivator Fusion Edge. Can you believe that they're inviting me in their kitchen? I don't know. Michelle, you said no. Why? All the other people that came here to make videos were nice to us and, not stupid. Demasio Deactivator, what do you care? They sound good. Fixed bridge with little monorailies. Switches up here, which is, I think, a better idea, which rhymes. One of the, on the Ibanez stands, which is why we're using the weird one, this will get dinged up. So you need a higher stand when you put this down, that this doesn't, because it's here, so that this doesn't hit the floor. When the party hit the floor, it's a song that I wrote. So let's listen to this thing. It's, of course, a 7-string, which is too many strings, but cleans with some reverb with this ENGL Ironball SE. I have an Ibanez tuner on the table. It's called the Big Mini. They don't know if it's big or mini or... It's an A. The whole thing is down a... Okay, that's what we're doing apparently. Doing very low. Because music was better when it was low. Why is Dan sending me WhatsApp messages? Is this shut up about the gig bags, you dumbass? Let me see. Let me see if that's what he's writing me. The white balance is off in that picture, Dan. So, moving on. Let's say it's good enough. It's very clear. It definitely has output. It's pushing the amp a little bit to the edge, which of course you want. You're not going to play jazz on that. I will, but you won't. It's a whole step lower, and then the B string, which is now A, because you people are insane. You want the brownout, you want to shit yourself on stage. Okay, fine, get this guitar. We're gonna go, no, where are the switches? I don't know how this amp works. Let's play Phrygian Dominant because I think it's metal. It has a very raw, rough attack. It's not pretty. It's evil. It really does sound like what it looks like. I'm playing major chords. You shouldn't. Only play minor chords on this. Keys are not important when the guitar is that evil. It's like the more you're out of key, the cooler you are. It's got a very fast response on the low string, which is due to the scale, which is...
Again?
The scale.
That should be 25.5, regular
But it's
scale.
a dragon scale. See, again, in Game of Thrones, I can't get rid of it. What, 25.5?
Yep.
So that's...
Regular Ibanez.
So it's a Strat, pretty much. That's what that is. So you could get, like, the new Fender Player Plus, okay? Or this. Essentially... Based on what Dan just said, it's the same guitar. Only that Player Plus doesn't come in flat black. So color-wise, okay, this is more metal. Hey, this is pretty cool. It is, however, still for a guitar for me at home to get on my lap and handle a lot of guitar here, and also a lot of strings here. The same kind of neck thingy where you don't have the screws. I don't know what that's called. It's cool if you want different. If you want the same, as always, then now Ibanez, or was it Yamaha? I don't know, one of the two. Who was it? Ibanez or Yamaha? Can't remember. One of those companies has that new Axion iron label in the good old times RG style. Individual things, just like the other thing. It's got the fusion deactivators. It's got the deactivators. Oh, this one. So this one has fusion edge, apparently. Michelle's trying to make people throw up with the zoominess. People don't want to see this. So this one has fusion edge because reasons. Doesn't come with the gig bag, which I'm not for, but I'm not bitching hard about it because it's a standard guitar that will fit into insert your favorite gig bag manufacturer here, mono. So it has the guitar tit, which is good because angled headstock and all that. It has the lockies, as it should, because Ibanez sometimes is smart. It has the don't put the screws here thing. Is this neck through?
This is neck through.
It's neck through. Yep. So what that means, people, is the neck is all the way through. So pretty much this is your guitar, and this here is glued on for comfort. Now, I would talk about woods, because I like to talk about wood all day long. However, do you care? It's a freaking metal guitar. It's black, got locking tuners. It does this all day freaking long. Do you really care whether that's Nayeto or Chitoba or Blue Pinka or who cares? Nobody gives a shit with this guitar. You don't even see the wood. This could be plywood for all you care, and you're going to buy it because it's got a pointy head, pointies here, And it's got fusion dominators. Fusion edge. I know. It's got 5 positions, which is 4 more positions than you need. It's got the flippy switch, which is
Dynamics.
the Dynamics 10 in this case. So it's got 9 more sounds than you need. You need the one in the back, which is sound level 1. And then this and everything else you don't care about. Will I show you all the other ones? In this video, no. If Ibanez wants to see all these sounds beautifully shown, they got to send me this and, pay big time money for this. Because what I'm getting here is coffee, which I can't even show you because it's in a branded mark from a company we're not showing. Just letting you know. It's got that modern bite, similar to what I would get from Fishman's. Like, very modern, very clear. Also comes with one of these. Of course, you're not going to be happy with this. Why? Because it's red. You don't want this. You want a better color. So you got to wait. Very soon, Ibanez will have these in limited edition purple, pink, because we all know you guys that buy this guitar love a pink multi-tool. Who doesn't love a pink multi-tool? Oh, I wish my multi-tool was pink. And then, of course, carbon, which is the least of the metals. Ibanez has these in limited edition colors now, and they're apparently very proud of it. The weirdos. So this comes with red. Why not black? Because Ibanez doesn't love you enough to include a black multi-tool with your black guitar. Maybe next year. Maybe next year it's going to be a custom color at extra pricing. People that don't know me and found this video because they were interested in these guitars will go like, who is this weirdo that's saying weird stuff at Ibanez? Isn't he just rude? And the answer is yes, but also no. Sorry, no. Okay, so, and then we've got this. For the stratty tones. Yeah, right, because you need that on this guitar. I'm just telling you, you're going to use one setting. It really kicks the amp. So for the funky stuff, it's too aggressive and too clear and too modern. Also, your funk band's gonna kick you out because you show up with a black guitar. And then we've got the one that you're gonna use. But then we also have the single coily Phantom pickup. I'm going to call it Phantom. I don't know what it's called anymore. Fusion something. They're Phantoms. Nice, nice. That's different coils now than before. It's probably this coil right here of the behind pickup bridge thing, because it's very telly-ish, and I know that's what they do on the Dynamics. Is this going to be a telly? Fuck no, but it's something like that. And that might be something different. So yeah, that's the one we want. Or for solos, we want this. So it's pretty much a 10-position guitar that you're going to use 2 of. And we're going to use these 2 now without some effects. I should have brought a MIDI switch for this, which this ENGL not paid for is MIDI switchable, and I could have done this here, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. Oh, that's tight. It's tight like a tiger. It's nice. It feel. I'm excited. It feels like the pick is jumping off the string and then it wants back into it and then it jumps back. It's like the guitar is at a trampoline park. Get it? It's a movie from the 70s. Does things that are loud and cool. This is fun. Okay, enough. I've had enough is a song I wrote once. It really is, by that album. This is the one that makes sense to me because it's easier to handle. It's got 6 strings instead of the too many. It's got the locking tuners. It's got a lot of blackness, but its jumpiness, that's fun. It's extremely responsive. I don't know how they're doing that with the standard Mensur, as we say in Germany, that is scale length, which is about 2.5, 3-month-old trouts. It's got everything that you want from a modern heavy guitar. It has lumen lace. I don't even need a nod. I know it has. And if it doesn't, write to me. This is a good neck through metal axe. Can't really see a lot of problems anywhere. Do you need the super high axis up here? Are you going to fiddle your bits with it? I don't know. You're probably going to metal down there. It's got the really cool push this aside to adjust the neck thing. It's got the Graphtec, I assume, the lockings. I can live without the gig bag, given that it's a little bit cheaper price, so that you can get your favorite gig bag mono that you want. Why am I saying mono? I don't have a disease. I don't have mono. They're good gig bags. They're expensive though. Okay, I get this. They're very expensive, but they're good. If you're insane in the noggin, this is your guitar. If you're slightly insane and you want really low stuff, this is your guitar. If you just want to rock your, handmade knitted pentagram on stage from Dan personally, and be a little bit more comfortable, then this is your guitar. And if 6 string is, realistically, this was drop D. Wait, is this? This was standard drop D. There was no mega low, and that's really all you need. I'm impressed. Something that we haven't tried, I completely forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna exchange this again. Long video, but come on, it's 3 guitars. At least we don't have to talk about all the color options. So when you have this, let's not tune it, let's put some reverb on it. What did I just switch? FX loop, we don't need that. What if you like the massiveness, but you don't want it so low? Well, Ibanez got you covered right here. With a beautiful, brand new, rainbow flip-flop color Capo. So, if you have your Xiphos, which is literally what this thing is called, and you don't like all the lowiness, you're going to take this, then not know what to do with it. You have to figure out how this works. Because there's a springy, which doesn't, oh, it springs, but then there's a clampy. So you can, of course, get this in gunmetal, whatever that's called, gunmetal something. But don't. Leave that in your pan. Put this on. It is wide enough for a 7-string. Let's make it really interesting right here. And now you're rocking the heaviness right here. Some color on your Xiphos. Why the fuck not? There you go. That's it from me, from Ibanez. Bottom line of this video, none of it's new other than the Xiphos now comes in an RG. Done. Could have been a 7-second video. Not the Xiphos, the Iron Label, the black shade Ibanez guitars, the metal things from Ibanez now in RG. Who would have thought that Ibanez makes a metal guitar in RG? Weird. That's news. Wow, there's a heavy guitar from Ibanez and it's RG shaped? Wow, the news! Yeah, 2022 is kind of a lame news year, but still a good guitar. I will now get my beating from the people behind the camera, move on to another video, which you can watch right here from the Ibanez kitchen on my channel at a date that I don't know. And of course, animals at the end.